Hello, good morning and welcome. I'm Deirdre, and this morning we are looking at how to think well. So the technique that I'm sharing with you today is the 3 C's. So sometimes we get caught in that vicious cycle, anxious thoughts, uncomfortable feelings, and making choices that are limiting or restrictive. So it can be helpful to notice the thoughts as they arise and then consider whether or not our fears are justified. And if they seem exaggerated, then we can try and respond in a more balanced, helpful way. So what the 4 C's are, I've said the 3 C's, but actually 4 C's, are to catch it, check it, challenge it, and change it. So I'm sharing this from a handout that I can share with you later. But it is, first of all, to catch it. So what anxious thoughts are we having? Oftentimes we have the average person, they say, has something like 40,000 thoughts per day. So a lot of those thoughts come and go. They don't bother us. It's, what am I going to have for my tea? I need to put on a wash. Just neutral thoughts that come and go. The thoughts that bother us and the unhelpful thoughts that we're having, it can be useful to, if you use a journaling practice, to capture those and to actually listen to what it is that is bothering us. So the first is catch it. What anxious thoughts am I having? From there, it's check it. So when you've noted the thought, then asking ourselves, is there a cognitive distortion? We've spoken about unhelpful thinking habits. So am I thinking perhaps that things are worse than they really are? So in terms of cognitive distortions, that we might be catastrophizing. If then we have the thought, we've checked it, we then move on to challenging it. So what is, and this comes back to the technique that we've spoken about around fact or opinion, what is the evidence for and against my thought? Or is it my opinion, or is it actually true? Is what I'm thinking 100% true 100% of the time? You then look for the evidence for and against the thoughts, and it's important to consider both. So why am I thinking this? Is there any reason why I might be thinking this? Or is this something that is just my opinion and it is not helpful for me to think that way? From there, considering all of the above, is there a more helpful, and the final C is to change it. Is there a more helpful way for me to think about this? So I hope that's helpful. Those are the 4 C's. So catch it, check it, challenge it, change it. I hope that's useful. Thank you for listening to me today, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.